Hello, welcome to Catherine's Granny Squares, where I show you how to make granny squares and lots more. I came to thinking I'd like some sparkle in my projects, seeing as we are approaching Christmas, but some of the sparkly yarns do irritate my skin and you're restricted to the ones that have actually got the sparkle in. So I looked in my stash and I found some metallic yarn. I actually had Anchor, but you can buy this on Amazon in different price ranges. So I thought I'd have a go at incorporating that with some of the yarn I already had, and I produced this fabric. Don't know whether it shows up very well on the filming, but it has got lots of little gold strands showing through. So I also tried it. This is actually a Caron Simply Soft paint, so it's an Aran yarn, but I thought I'd try it with some other yarns. So I've tried it with a King Cole big value, and that's a chunky yarn actually, so I just had a little go at trying it. This is a silver, so again it's quite hard to see on the filming, but we've got a silver metallic yarn going through that. So today I'll demonstrate just what I did to make this yarn go through. The fabric here I'm going to either make into a scarf or I might make it into a purse. I haven't decided 100%. So we'll just do a little swatch and I'll show you what I did. I will use this chunky yarn because it might be easier to show. I'll just cut off what I've done because that was just me experimenting. I don't think this will be made into anything in particular. And what I did, let's just actually pop these just to the side for the moment. To the side, it's gone actually rolled off the table onto the floor. Just retrieve that. We don't want the dog getting that. So I've got this King Cole Chunky, and I've got, in this instance, the Anchor metallic yarn, but you can buy this off Amazon in various ways and various prices. It's just that I had that one, and all I did was just hold the metallic yarn and the yarn together, and I wanted it to be probably a scarf, so I wanted a good drape, so I used a 10mm crochet hook, but you can use whatever you wish. You don't have to, just put them at that side, don't have to use a big yarn like chunky or a big hook, but it was just how I thought I'd just have a little go at this and see. I haven't done it before, so I thought, well, I'll have a little go and just see how it gets, how I get on joining it together with an ordinary yarn. So I'll just do a little swatch to show you what I did. So you just have to work slowly and just go along, taking the metallic yarn with you. That's, you can see there, the metallic yarn is being incorporated into the row of chains. For someone who has a skin irritation like eczema like I have, I thought maybe this would work better for me, and I thought I'll share this idea with you. So you can see how, there you can see it, how it's coming along. So all I did to make that fabric was do, I'll just put that down for a moment. The one here, all I did was a row of half trebles, and I was going to do half trebles, but you can see how even doing the trebles it does look quite effective. And in this one, which may be a scarf, I have done the half trebles again with the trebles, but then I've done double crochet, treble, double crochet, treble, etc. So it still, whatever you do, it still shows the colour of the metallic coming through. So I'll just do a little swatch just to show you how it does work through. So say you've got your chain length, and then I'll do a half treble. You just have to go through. You just make sure you catch both strands. I'm using a bamboo hook. It's not intentional, but you see how it still comes along into the strands of the other yarn. I thought it might be a difficult thing to do, and I thought, well, it's actually not too bad at all. I haven't dropped down a hook size, and I would normally, if I'm doing a proper project, I would go down a hook size. I would use the bigger hook for my chain, and then I would go down. So what I actually did was this 10, and then I went down to an 8, down 2 hook sizes actually. So see how it catches the metallic yarn and it gives it a nice shimmer. I will just go to the end of this row, and then I'll just change to a metal hook just to show you. I only used a bamboo hook because that was the 10 that I had handy, but I'm just saying that because I'm not saying you should have to use a bamboo hook at all. Don't think I've caught that one very well. That's fine. I shall just take that one off. That's fine. And I shall do it again. There we go. Now, I seem to want to get in on those yarns. Now when you make this, it makes it nice and stretchy, which is another thing I didn't think it would do, but it does. And then I'll just go on to a normal, shall we say non-bamboo hook, just with a metal hook, just to show you. I'll just do a row of double crochet, so I'll do a chain and turn, and just to show you can use different hooks with it. I usually don't use bamboo hooks, but seem to be getting into them now. You see, now that's good. I want that I missed, so you see, all I'm going to do is go back. I suppose you have to be a little bit patient with this. And it's much easier if you're not trying to film at the same time. So it's just making sure you do get both strands. There we go. You see, so it does catch it really well. And you're just working along. With this method I'm showing you, you can then pick which yarn you wish to make sparkle. Right, as I say, I'm not doing a project this one, I'm just showing you how I've come up with the idea where I can have sparkly yarn. I've seen this before, I've heard of it, but I've never tried it, so I wanted to share it with you today. So you can pick whichever yarn you wish. I found it did work very well with this Caron, and I used the gold for that. And then, as I say, with the chunky, it works just as well. So whatever yarn you might have in your stash and you want to give a bit of sparkle to, you can go on sites like Amazon, and as I say, you can buy either, this is Anchor, but you can buy lots of different brands at different prices. So you can buy your metallic yarn and then you can go into your stash and see what yarns you want to give a sparkle to, especially in this season. So have fun making your crochet sparkle. If you haven't already subscribed, you could subscribe if you wish and receive notifications as and when I put up a video, or I do a little hello from Catherine's Granny Squares. So I'll leave you with this sparkle, and I hope to see you again in another video. Bye for now.